Welcome to Screen.
Thank you, Anas.
So I was there at the
Hello.
trailer launch yesterday, and what I could hear from the chat, like, everyone loved the trailer, and but there were also a lot of people who were comparing it to say something like a Pushpa, and they were saying it has a lot of similarities to that. But I don't know, when I watched the trailer, what I could see that it's a genre that's not really being attempted like the way that you have guys shown in the film. And what I could really imagine it to be was something like the last time we did something like this was in Rise, with Shah Rukh doing everything that he did in that film. And so, firstly, I just want to start with you asking, because you're also a Shah Rukh fan, I'm also a Shah Rukh fan, and I just want to ask you about, because he has himself said a lot that he's not never gotten to do a gangster film, and I think so Rais was one of the few ones that he really stepped into that role. But now you are making your debut in this genre. Would you? I would really like to see both of you someday, like doing a gangster film, and it would
That'd be great, of course.
yeah, it would be really nice to see both of you together and like doing some sort of like a Bade Miyan Choti Miyan kind of setup where you both guys go against each other. But like as a fan, I want to ask you, do you hope to see him someday in a genre like this? Because have you having done it right now?
I hope to see me with him.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I think anything to do with Shah Rukh sir that I can do with him on screen together will be great. I think because as I'm sure everyone know that I'm a great admirer of his of him as an actor, as a person. His journey has inspired me a lot. So I think it will be a great opportunity for me as a fan, as an actor, to work with him.
Yeah. And it would be so nice to see him within the action. Of course, he's doing it now.
Yeah.
But to finally see both of you together.
Yeah, something like Gangs of New York. We just saw.
I want to ask you, Manushi, because traditionally female characters have very little scope within a gangster setup, or like a setup like this, which is so driven by masculinity and so much of violence and all of that. That's what the traditional understanding has been. So when you were signing this film, what really attracted you, and what kind of a character should we expect from the film?
Well, I would say it's too generic to say that women don't have much to do in a gangster setup. But coming to the latter part of your question, see, Shalini is ultimately, the film is about Maalik. It's the story of how a simple boy becomes such a big gangster. And there are many characters that play a certain role in his life. So similarly, Shalini, who is his wife, his partner, she's a small town simple girl, and she but becomes his strength in a world of chaos where he's right in the middle of it. There's someone who kind of balances that out for him in life, and I think that's the role that she plays in Maalik's life. But individually, she has her opinions. She might not be as assertive and might not be picking up a gun probably to prove a point, but she's not intimidated in any manner, or she's not scared to put her point of view across. So she has her own strength, even though you spoke about this being a man's world, but Shalini has her own strength over there. For me personally, as someone who's just started out a couple of years ago, I wanted roles that help me grow, work with teams that where I can learn a lot more. And I was at a stage in my career where I wanted to do something that really challenges me and really pushes me, and this was that role. So I think from a very from my perspective, personally, that's what I was really looking for, and that's what Maalik gave me.
I want to ask you guys, whenever a filmmaker approaches you with a script, what is something that you really look forward to, apart from the story part? Like, of course, it's a given that the script should be nice and it should something that resonate with you. But other than that, do you guys also look at the film? Who is the filmmaker? Who is the producer? Who is
Absolutely, yeah. I think these three are the most important things. As you said, first and the foremost important thing is the script. It has to excite you as an actor. Then who's making it? If it's somebody who's already done a lot of work, then you trust that person because you've seen their work. But if someone new, then I tend to spend a lot of time with that person, so that I want to know that we are at the same wavelength. Because I feel very passionately about what I do, about cinema per se. So I want to see the same passion in the other person, mind and eyes. And third, the producers, of course, who's backing it up, how will they, present it eventually, because that matters a lot. You can make a good film, but if it doesn't reach only to the audience, then there's no point of making it.
I think all three are very important.
I asked this because Pulkit has previously made a film like Bhakshak or even Ded Bighas Zameen with Pratik Gandhi, which are very different from the kind of tonality that Maalik has. So was there a concern that will he be able to pull off a film of that scale and that kind of sensibility?
Not really. I think because Pulkit, he himself is a writer, so he wrote the script himself. He knows this world really well, and the script itself was so detailed and so well written that first time only when I read it, I absolutely fell in love with it. And then I've known Pulkit for a very long time. He directed me in Bose in 2017, and he's a guy with a lot of passion. He's a great human being. So I thought, this will be the perfect film for him as well, because he also wanted to push his boundaries and take it much notch higher.